everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Will on a Whim. My name is Will. What's good? How y'all been? Let's go ahead and get this chapstick out the way. Okay. I'm excited to bring you all this video today because a lot of people have been asking me questions about how I've been growing my hair, even though I put out this video, okay? Making this video again because people are still asking me questions. I'm just gonna put out this video in hopes that more people will be able to get this information. That's the tea. Also, I have some tips in today's video that I haven't put in those other videos. So this is sort of new, sort of not. Also, I figured as I wait for my hair to air dry, because she's moist, that I just come up here and talk to you all. But before we go ahead and get started, definitely go ahead and click that subscribe button. What are you doing? You don't want to miss out on future videos. Also, click that notification bell. A lot of people aren't getting notified that my videos are being uploaded, and I know a lot of you want to be notified. So if you want to, click the bell, sis. Enough talking. Let's get this video started. Boom. Because I know some people will ask how long I've been growing my hair out. I've been growing my hair for about 4 years now. I think it's been 4 years. Okay, so tip number one, so important. A lot of people still don't understand this. Find products that work for you, not for me, not for Sally over there, not for Jared over there. You need to find products that work for you and your hair. Natural hair comes in so many different colors, hair types, textures, porosity levels. When I recommend something, or if anybody recommends something to you, all you can do is try it out, right? And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then move on, find something else. There are tons of products out there nowadays, thank God. People are finally listening to natural and putting out products that actually work for curly hair. So it's your job to navigate the aisles in Target, in Walmart, your local beauty supply, CVS, wherever, and get you some products that actually work for you. And if you really don't even know what to get in order to start your own curly hair routine, definitely get a shampoo, a conditioner, a deep conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, and maybe a gel. You can thank me later, okay, because I'm gonna do some legwork for you and link some suggestions, okay, in the description box for you all for each of those products. And I'll link some natural alternatives to some of those as well. Tip number two is to trim your hair. I've been trimming my hair so much these past 6 months, and I don't know how my hair has even grown even a little bit. Like, my hair is definitely shrinking right now, and it's shrinking by the second as it air dries, but I have seen growth since last year. I actually just did another trim not even like 24 hours ago. You do not want to have split ends because they'll just keep on splitting, say it's splitting right up onto the root. They'll take your entire strand out. Yes, they will. They'll snatch it, literally leading you to the thinning of your hair. How do you even know you have split ends? Okay, that's a good question as well. Feel the ends of your hair. If they feel rough, if they feel dry, if they're hard to sort of like detangle compared to the rest of your actual hair, that's when it's time to grab the scissors, okay? And you want to grab some like shears that are really sharp. You don't want to get any like scissors that are dull, and trim those split ends off. I personally am not so attached to length that it's easy for me to just like trim my hair. If I see split ends, they're gone. Bye, see you later, or see you never.
Bye, have a great time.
Tip number three is to deep condition. And every time I mention this, I always remember the time that I thought that my regular conditioner, if I just left it on for maybe 30 minutes, then it would turn into a deep conditioner, and that just ain't the case. I don't know if y'all did that ever in your lives, but I sure did.
Like, I don't think any of us know what we're doing.
No, okay, don't do that. That is not the way to go. Conditioners are great for your hair. You should do that. It's a temporary way of conditioning your hair. You can do that after you like shampoo your hair. But what's different about deep conditioner is that the molecules that make up the ingredients in a deep conditioner are smaller than that of your regular conditioners. What that means is that deep conditioner can actually penetrate your hair's cuticle a little further than your regular conditioner. It basically helps to keep your hair moisturized and nurtured from the inside out, and that helps to create elasticity, keep your hair moisturized, prevents breakage, all that good stuff. And while you're deep conditioning, bonus tip, this can be like tip 3.5. Definitely, if you can deep condition with heat, it'll help a lot because your hair strands respond to heat in a way that opens them up and allows the ingredients that you're putting in your hair to penetrate your hair more deeply. So if you want to make it hot, okay, make it hot.
She good.
So the next tip is something that most people don't want to hear, okay? Change your diet. If you want to grow hair, okay, you're gonna have to change a couple of things. You're gonna have to add some vegetables, some fruit, some water to your diet. From the inside, you definitely want to make sure that there are nutrients there that feed your hair. I'm vegetarian, so I find myself eating a lot of fruit. Before, I could just eat a piece of chicken and I would feel full, but now I'm basically eating a bunch of vegetables, which I'm not complaining. They're tasty, my skin feels good, my hair looks great. If you're not so fond of veggies and fruit and water, although I still would recommend that, there are like health supplements that you can use. Biotin is one of those things that have been packaged and sold to people for a long time. Although you can really get that from your diet, you really don't have to go out and buy biotin supplements. Biotin deficiency is very rare, but if you are struggling, definitely look into biotin supplement. I took them for a while in a gummy format. I'll link the video down below, or maybe it'll come up here. And it was really good, and I saw some growth and I enjoyed it. It's definitely just a way to keep your hair nurtured from the inside out. The next tip is to moisturize your hair. Moisture, through my eyes, is water plus an oil. Not simply just an oil. Oil seals water in, it seals things in. For the longest time at the beginning of my hair journey, I was using water and coconut oil, and I thought that stuff worked great. It didn't really give me too much definition, okay? It wasn't having me out here stunting, but it was nourishing my hair, preventing breakage, and helping me along with my hair growth. As I started to dip my fingers, okay, in the clearance section at Target with the hair products, I found that leave-in conditioners are also a great way to moisturize your hair. Leave-in conditioners are basically water plus an oil. Anything that has water and oil in it as the first two ingredients is probably going to be a moisturizer. And again, just like deep conditioner, you probably want to use lukewarm water, and it'll open up your hair cuticle to allow those conditioning ingredients to penetrate your hair shafts to have you looking sleek and on fleek. Tip number 5 is going to be a new tip. Okay, we got new content. Balance your hair's pH. Now, a lot of people actually don't think about this. I didn't think about this for the longest time, but when I started to, and I actually took steps to balance my pH, it made a world of difference. Your hair's pH usually lies around 4 to 4.5. That's where your hair's protein is most happy. That's where it's like the least frizz, that's the least like dryness. Everything's good in the neighborhood. Sometimes the stuff that we put on our hair products, different oils, whatever it is, it can take our hair out of its pH comfort zone. And what that ends up doing is a whole host of things that you just don't want for your hair. Now, you could be like one of those supernaturals right out there who have pH balancing strips, which I'll actually link down in the description box. And if you put this pH balancing strip in your hair product before you put it on your hair, whether it's your shampoo, your conditioner, your leave-in conditioner, you can actually tell what the pH of that product is. Ideally, you want your products to be between 4 and 5 on the pH scale, and that'll keep your hair comfortable. But every now and then, just to make sure that your hair is like fine, what you can do is actually go invest in some aloe vera juice or aloe vera gel. I've been using that stuff for a while now. I'll link my video that I did up here or in the description box. It's really good stuff. It balances your pH so good. Gets rid of frizz like ASAP, or at least it did for me. Also, apple cider vinegar balances your pH, so invest in that if you're into that. Fun fact, which ain't all that fun to be honest, your hair actually responds to pH in the same way that it does respond to temperature. So if your pH of your hair is too high, your hair cuticle actually opens, okay? And if it gets too extreme, if your pH gets too extreme, it could actually like fry your hair cuticle open. And this is why when you perm your hair or when you bleach your hair, which basically both increase your hair's pH drastically, after you do those processes, you have to actually like use something like a neutralizer or something that's gonna bring your hair's pH back down. If you don't bring your hair's pH down, the protein in your hair will literally disintegrate and your hair falls out, which is why you don't leave bleach in just like willy-nilly, and you don't leave your perm in willy-nilly. Tip number 6 is to detangle your hair. Now, a lot of people don't like detangling their hair. I personally hate it. I despise it, really I do. But it is important for one reason and one reason only, okay? When you detangle your hair, you're basically separating your hair strands one by one, or at least I do because I finger detangle. I don't really use a wide tooth comb, but when you separate your hair strands, you allow your product that you apply to your hair to basically maximally like moisturize that hair strand. If it's all tangled up in a ball, sometimes your products can't get into that, right? It can't penetrate that ball of hair. Also, unless you're like free-forming dreads, you probably will have dreads. Dreads are lovely, but if you're not going for it, they could be a bit of a surprise, okay? So go ahead and detangle your hair. And the finale, okay, the final tip is going to be to Protective Style. And I know you all have heard of this like 1,000,001 times, but really it is important. Protective Style, okay, to protect. With that style. Braids, twists, lace fronts, anything you gotta do, okay, do it. I've used this metaphor once or twice here on the channel, but think of a chopstick, okay? I have a chopstick in my hand and somebody dares me to break the chopstick and I'm like, okay, easy. And boom, I break it, okay? That was real easy. But when somebody hands me maybe 17 chopsticks at once and I have to break that, you can imagine that's gonna be very difficult. The same concept applies when you bundle your hair together in a Protective Style. If you bundle your hair together, it's harder to break it. Protective Styles basically help you prevent breakage.
The thing goes
Okay, everybody, that brings us to the end of another episode of Will on a Whim. All these tips today are actually things that I do myself. All in all, hair care is about trial and error. You have to do what's best for you. You can be informed in those decisions, which is why I'm here, which is why a lot of people here are on YouTube suggesting things that you can do, showing you what they do with their hair. So my parting words is to do what's best for you. What works for you? You can't go down and tear down Sally because she uses sulfates, because she's probably just doing what's best for her. So take that advice. I hope you all learned something from this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up. And if you want to stick around and be my friend, be my homie, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I'll see all of you back here real soon for another episode of Will on a Whim real soon. But until then, you could probably watch a bunch of other videos. I have so many videos that you could just like hop and skip to. So, you know, just enjoy yourself. But anyway, bye.